To put it quite bluntly, I've witnessed a lot of stabbings, murders, thefts, and I was like, this is mad. I grew up in a Char Diwari where the fourth wall wasn't even the fourth wall, it was a shutter.
If you were to describe the kind of rap that you write, on an emotion spectrum, which one would you lean towards most?
Courage.
Pasha, welcome to the show. Why are you Pasha Bhai? Where did the Bhai come from?
My real name is Pasha. It's Affan Pasha.
Affan Pasha,
Right.
correct.
When starting out as a rapper, you have that mentality that you're better than everyone else, and you have this superiority.
Even when
complex.
starting out, huh?
Yes, yes. While starting out, it is, I think, very necessary to
feel
have
that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're not just a writer, you're also a performer, you're also doing a lot more other things. So you need to have that I can win the world confidence. Yes,
Huh.
you are all like beneath me and all that stuff. I really had that mentality, but as I got along the way, I realized that somewhere this is not who I am on the inside. I am not that person. I have been telling myself this, but this is all a constructed lie at the end of the day. Yes, absolutely. So I wanted something to say that I am like everyone else. And Pasha, everyone else, every other person in Bangalore is a Pasha. And I really wanted to connect with people, but I didn't want people to like look at me as not approachable or too big, something like that, right? So calling Pasha Bhaiya would be like addressing
brother.
someone. Pasha Bhai is like, I'm everyone's brother. You can talk to me. I'm a friend.
It's like
I'm
bro.
Yes.
Okay. So you chose it.
Yes.
You chose it and you gave it.
It was initially some of my friends used to call me Pasha Bhai. Then I did a bit of thinking over it, like why this could be the right thing, and this is what I could make of it.
And has it worked for you?
It has.
Yeah?
It has.
Tell me how it's worked for you. Like, what do you mean by it's worked for you?
This is really interesting that I found. Someone who is interested in me wouldn't call me Pasha Bhai. And I mean lady.
When you say, okay, I was just going to ask you. Like, when you say interested, kya matlab? So they call you Pasha.
Right.
Correct. They will not use the word Bhai because Bhai ka alag
So
meaning
you
hai.
wouldn't need to make the first move.
This is meta level thinking, man. Well done. Very superb. Okay, so you're a Bangalore boy, like hardcore, born and brought up in Bangalore. What is your first memory of Bangalore?
I'll tell you when I fell in love with the city.
Beautiful.
So one day my father took me to his like area where he grew up. That is Tilak Nagar and Jayanagar 4th block.
Right.
Surrounding, and I saw a lot of like people from different sections of the community. For example, Tamilians, for example, the Telugu people, the Kannadigas, and like the way my father spoke with them and the way they behaved with him. And it was also like, because where I was in the childhood was JP Nagar. And there we only used to find like Kannadigas or Dakhnis. Right. And that was the core community there. But this idea of like whole other language people existing in Bangalore was quite new to me.
Okay.
Because I was a child and I hadn't explored much. And then I saw like my father speaking in so many languages. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Right.
So that I think the communal harmony is what made me fall in love with the city.
And how many languages does your father speak?
That I know of.
I like that. Disclaimer.
Yes. Is Dakhni, Hindi, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, and Malayalam. These are the languages that I know of.
And you?
I take off Malayalam and Telugu.
Okay.
And I speak the rest.
Okay.
I understand Telugu and Malayalam a bit, but I'm not like that fluent with it.
You grew up in which area?
Neelsandara.
Neelsandra. What was it growing up for you? What
It was
like?
crazy. I was like staying in the Neelsandara part of Neelsandara.
Okay.
You know, you've like the depth. Arguably, it can be called the trenches,
Okay.
right? And it was really like you were really living on the edge out there. It
Okay.
was just normal life. Every other person is a thug. Every other person is a rowdy. Every other
Oh.
person is a robdar. Like right next to my home, people used to sit and like they were all like pretty big in Bangalore, and they would all like sit together, chill, have chai, smoke cigarettes, and all that. And see, like to put it quite bluntly, I've witnessed a lot of stabbings, murders, thefts, and street fights. A lot of them growing up, and I was like, "This is mad."
What impact did that have on you? Like, what did at that point and then later?
See, first of all, my first thought to this was, I don't want none of that action.
Okay. Okay.
Because that is crazy, brother. Like, you die and you
Yeah,
leave a family behind.
Right.
And then we also used to witness their suffering, the kind of problems
They'd go through
they
after that.
go through after the whole fiasco, right? And I see my family doing that. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna be like,
So, because of that, violence is not a part of your life in some sense.
I don't like violence. It is a part of who I am. It is a part of the world that I come from,
Right.
right? And I can't distance myself from that. I've seen what I've seen. I faced what I've faced, but like you don't choose to be violent. There are circumstances that lead you to a certain position that you get into. Then you have a choice to make. You either really get into it, or you back out from all of it and like go a whole different way. But life throws you in a trajectory. There is a choice that you make. That choice decides where your life goes on from there.
Did you ever have a point where you had to make that choice?
Every day.
Tell me more.
Just I don't remember if it was yesterday morning or the day before, but early morning I was sipping on some lemon tea with my friend, and there came another mutual that we had, and we were having a discussion. Some boys came and they had some like internal beef going on. I don't know what the matter was, but he started intimidating the mutual friend, right? And me and my brother were just standing there, and really started like trash talking, and he was raising his voice and all that. So I had to indulge.
Okay.
I was like, "What's the matter?" And then he shifted his whole, just because I think it's also because everyone sees where I'm getting at. Like when you're moving forward in life,
Yeah.
everyone notices, and
Right.
some might like it, some might not like it.
Correct.
Right? And then he came at me like, तो रैपर नहीं क्या तुम्हें, तो रैपर है तो रैपर के सरकार है ना, आराम से रहना. I said like, वो क्या तो भी रहंदे है, किसे बात कर रहा है, क्या बात कर रहा है, उतनी कर लेगो, निकल घर आएंगे नहीं खड़ को बुमड़ा मर लेगो रहने को. And then they really wanted to indulge.
They
wanted to provoke. They wanted to provoke. But I had my cool, because I've seen, like, with how many people are you gonna engage? Everyone is like this.
Yeah.
Where you're from, and you don't have to engage to, like it's smarter to just diffuse the situation.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
like go on about your way. But I was also packing some heat. He was also packing some heat. Easily it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
But like I had a normal conversation with him, and then I think he was in a hurry, so he left. They're always in a hurry when they're about to lose the argument.
Right. In the place that you grew up, Neelsandra, and you said that it was the trenches.
Right.
When you were growing up, what kind of economic background did you have?
I grew up in a char diwari, where the fourth wall wasn't even the fourth wall; it was a shutter. So it was a shop that was rented out by us.
Okay.
Which was like used as a home.
And a family of?
4.
Family of 4. Okay.
There was me, my parents, and my elder sister.
Okay.
And I think life was much easier back then. It was like the lifestyle was very simple, very humbling, and I spent a lot of my time watching TV and looking at the outer world through the TV.
Right.
I think that's how like the interest in me to explore the whole world got awakened somehow.
So, when you when you describe this, I suddenly got flashes of Gully Boy,
Right,
right? Now, that's a movie that I watched.
right.
I've loved, but I wanted to understand from someone who's in the scene, who practices the art. What did you feel about the Gully Boy, the way it was created, the scenes that they shot, the stories that they told? Did it hit hard? Did it hit home? Or were you saying, "Nahi, this is just make believe"?
See, Gully Boy, a lot of people might have a different view about it, but I loved the film. I went to see it on the big screen. I had a lot of my friends, a lot of artists I looked up to on the big screen, and I was the only one who was like yelling throughout the movie. I see Shakespeare there. Whoa! I see MC Altaf there. Because I've been in the scene and I know who these people are.
Right, right.
Like none of them in the theater know that,
Correct.
and I am screaming. But what I didn't like about that film is that rich musician. Like you don't find that. There is no
Oxymoron.
you don't like how Kalki plays that role of Sky, right? A rich music producer.
Right.
So no, they're all struggling. We're all.
Where did you study, given the conditions that you just described to us?
A lot of like my family wanted us to go to government schools, and but my mom wanted us to like study in a at least English school, right? There's a semi-private school in our area. It's called Atfa School. It's a so I've done my whole school life there until 10th. And that was crazy. Like the whole shift, I've seen my whole life turn around in that school. I was like quite the different kid when I entered, and when I like passed out, I was a different man by then.
Right.
And
so this is that you're talking about from 1st to 10th?
Yes, 1st to 10th.
Okay.
When I was about in 8th grade, my father passed away. So that also shifted my whole personality to a different level. Then I went to Stracy's.
Oh, okay.
Like I got the admission in Stracy's, but I never went to college. That's another story.
Okay.
Because
You chose not to.
I did.
What were you doing during that time? What did you choose to do instead?
We chose to sit in Garuda Mall and spend time, really connecting with each other. It was a team building activity. We didn't know what the team was building for.
Who is we?
Sai bro.
Sait.
Yes.
Okay.
Syed, the whole of CVP. And
This is clan book up.
Yes.
We'll come to that as well.
and we were about 20-25 people, like all college boys.
All from Stracy's?
Yes, like 90% from Stracy's.
And no khabar went back to the parents ki ye log college nahi aa rahe, attendance
Oh, they
nahi
don't
hai.
know what a player I am. So,
Bolo. I'd like to know.
I was working at this cyber cafe. We used to have it back in the days. It was heavy.
Yes, I've used those.
In about my 7th grade, I started going to cyber cafes because there was this ad during IPL. दीदी को भैया की मासी के something and all Facebook पे friends हैं. And I really wanted to be on this whole Facebook fiasco because you can tweet, like you can post your opinions and they would feature it on TV. Like somehow I would get on TV, right? I made a Facebook account, but then I got to know you have to have an email. I was like, what the f is email now? Then I got an email, then I got a Facebook, then I started scrolling. That is how I got exposed to the internet world. And like going forward, I learned a lot of not so legal things on the internet. So
I like where this is going. So tell me about those non-legal things.
So first of all, like we're just chilling in the whole class. We're chilling in the cyber, and some kids come. They wanted a song remixed for the annual day, and we were like, have no idea, but they got money. We have to figure it out. Okay. And then there was this website called audiocutterandmerger.com.
Okay.
Right? There you could just split songs, cut songs, and merge them. Right? And we figured this out, and then we started giving out these remixes in the school, and everyone used to come to us. That is how it started. Then kids came for mini Xeroxes, right? And to bit. Then people came for driving licenses.
So full side hustle.
Yes.
I mean, your side hustle was your main hustle.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And like then it went to income certificates, voter IDs.
Achha.
We didn't go to passports. That would really
That would really.
yes.
Okay, so when you were doing all of this, like for example, you're doing your remixes or your mini chits, how much would you charge someone for it?
So we looked at the person.
If they dress,
What is the market? What can the market offer us? Then we decided, okay, this market can offer this, then we will charge this.
You were earning how much a month on this?
I don't know. We earned, we spent. We earned, we spent. Never kept accounts.
So you spent on yourself, or did you have like a larger vision that CBK?
We had 25 people, right?
Yes. That was your company. So employees had to be paid.
Not employees. We were all business partners.
We were all CEOs.
We were all CEOs. Then we're like, okay, no, we have to make some. This is not the purpose that we were born for.
Oh, acha.
Yes.
Suddenly moral values
yes,
came.
Yes.
So at what point did that happen, and why did that happen? Where you said, okay, we need to clean up our act.
Right. At the end of the day, we are all people of God. We all have our faith. We know what is right and what is wrong. And see, while we thought that we was helping a lot of people who did not have a qualification get a job, a lot of people who did not have like money to get education, get a scholarship. Because without an income and a caste certificate, you won't get a scholarship anywhere, right? Without a 10th or a 12th marks card, you won't get like a job anywhere.
Right.
If you want a retail job, if you want to be an AC technician, whatever, you need to have these. And there are people who have made like a few bad choices when they were young, so they shouldn't have to be punished for it for the rest of their lives, right? Now they want to make something. This is how we were thinking of it.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is how we were thinking of it. We wouldn't charge a lot of people. We would just do it for free for them.
Okay,
But
so that was your social service sector.
It was the
your CSR wing.
Yes, the CSR. But then we thought we could get for this.
Right.
So no, we shouldn't do this. Instead, we will think of other avenues to make money and all sort of other sort of things. We used to like do some railway tickets, flight tickets, get some brokery out
like
of it.
regular bookings.
Yes.
Okay. Your CBK, which is Clan Book Up Hold, am I pronouncing it right?
CBP.
CBP. Yeah, sorry, CBP. Clan Book Up Hold.
Yes.
What does that mean? And this is the company under which all 25 CEOs were doing everything that you just spoke about. So what does this name mean?
It means a lot of things, not nice things.
Okay.
And it is a really violent term. Like so you should get the idea of it.
Okay. Acha vaisa. Okay.
Something adipan. ಹೊಡೆದಾಗ್ತೀನಿ
ಓಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಮಾಲೂಮ್ ಹೋಗಾ fill in the blanks करता ले हमें. Okay, when did rapping happen to you?
Rapping happened, I was always interested in music. As you mentioned, fill in the blanks. So fill in the blanks was my favorite part about the whole English subject. Because you had to put use your brain and predict what could be this, right? And that is how I think I started writing lyrics. At first, I started writing rhymes first. Then I formed sentences. What could like be a meaningful way to lead to this rhyme?
To this rhyme, okay.
Right. Then the next line was a challenge. How to connect this to the previous one. So that is how I got into writing.
But what pushed you into that? Like, what made you think that, hey, this is something I want to do?
So I had a like really that first heartbreak kind of moment.
Oh my God!
In my 11th.
You're going to tell me कि मुझे
See that origin story, brother. Can't.
I was just hoping that नहीं यार, एक artist.
सबका है. Because see, I think that the urge to be someone is comes from the fact that you are nobody.
Okay.
You have to feel like a nobody first. And for you to feel like that, there needs to be a rejection in your life.
Okay.
I am not just talking about a girl or a boy or someone.
Fair.
Like, there needs to be a rejection that you did not expect in your life.
That kind of destroys you.
Yes.
Okay.
That destroys, that shatters your whole personality.
Piece.
Yella, like pudi agbidodu. That you cannot, you're a different person now. I used to like zone off right in the middle of everything, and because I couldn't, if I'm not this person, who am I? Then I had to rediscover myself, and that attempt at rediscovery, that is where you find your true self, or you can make one for yourself.
Right. So you वो pizza सभी लेको, थोड़ा फेविकॉल लगा को, one more piece has come out of that. What was the rejection?
It was quite stupid. She said her mother wouldn't agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was love.
It was. Yes.
Love fail.
Yes.
And this was when you were how old?
I was in 11th.
11th.
Like the first PUC.
Okay. In Tracy's where you didn't go.
In Tracy's where I didn't go. Like I was meant to do greater things, and this rejection threw off my whole.
The rejection is what is getting you to make those greater things, no?
I mean, see, I could have done those like if I just put my mind to it earlier, right? But I had to wait for something like that to happen to finally take myself seriously, my life seriously. And
so in 11th standard, someone broke your heart.
Right.
And you were piece.
Yes.
Pudi, like you said. And you said, now I have to do something with meaning. Matlab, did you say I have to do something with meaning, or do you have to, or what did you tell yourself that led to you writing rhymes?
So as a kid, I've always thought that I'm a very special person, and I could achieve anything that I put my mind to.
Lovely.
But when this happened, I was like, I suddenly realized that all kinds of wrong things I'm doing in my life, and this is not gonna end up well for me, because as I said, you're from the area where the whole gangsterism is in your blood, and this was my way of getting into that life when I did not want to get into that life.
Right.
At the end of the day, I would still be one more thug, like a white collar
in another form.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just a white collar, like a small time crook or something like that, right? But I didn't want my life to be of such insignificance. I wanted it to matter more. Like no matter what I do, I want to matter more. I want to leave a bigger impact, and that is kind of how I also figured that I should do something. But rapping happened. I was listening to a lot of rap. We all got introduced with the Honey Singh C Volume 1. And then like the Bluetooth era was crazy. Then we go to Akon, Eminem, like the whole exposure of global rap happens. Then you want to know more about Indian rap because you didn't understand global rap because simply you didn't understand the culture. Right? And it was mostly black and you're not familiar with the language.
Yeah. And also their cultural significance.
The whole the whole accent, the way they speak is quite different from what you've ended up hearing on TV or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had to hear Indian rap to understand rap more. I get connected with the community, the underground here, and like one thing leads to another. I start rapping their songs, and these tell me that you should write your own songs. Then I was like, oh damn, I should. Then I was like, are they making fun of me? Are they gonna laugh at me when I do it? Then I was like, okay, why not try it? Why not try? Then I started writing. And
this is in the 11th. You're still in the 11th.
11th, yes.
Okay.
That was a crazy time in my life. I'm writing, but most of it was about some love or some like,
of course.
none of that.
Abhi ghayal hue ho. Matlab, the wounds are fresh.
See, that all went, and I scrapped a lot of songs, like all that.
You were writing full songs already.
Yes.
So you started singing their songs, and then you said, "Let me write my own." So you did rhymes, then said lines, reading to rhymes. Yes. Does it make sense? How does it connect? And all of that. What was your first full song?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
My first thing that I wrote, it was a full song.
Okay.
It wasn't good enough to remember.
Okay.
So I tore that piece of paper and threw it. But then I wrote like about 200, 300 songs. We wrote, and then like some of them, we remember some 4 or 5 songs were good. We're gonna make it someday.
Okay.
But at the time we couldn't. So that happened. Then I was like, what is really simple to do without anything else? That is the street rap. Then I was like, what do the streets here talk about?
Okay.
Then that is when I started writing. My first full like Dakhni song was Bengaluru Dastaan.
It is an angry song.
It is an angry song? You think it is?
Isn't it? It ends with you showing your middle finger to people.
I also like when you hear it, see, when you hear it, it also talks about gaadi le lakhange petrol ko kasani. Like,
and it also starts with cops, right? With some fighting with cops and stuff like that.
Not fighting, brother. We were rapping. They didn't want us to rap, and we still wanted to rap. See, that leads to a different, again, the choice.
The choice.
Right? Yes. Cops could have chosen not to manhandle the artist and instead come have a dialogue with. Right. Because this is nothing uncivilized, right? We're on the footpath. There's something that happened just because the club every month. Doesn't mean that you can come to anyone and f up. Right? And I was peacefully getting into the vehicle. Someone got like into a scuffle with the cops. I can't help it, right? Now I had to stand, like someone has stood up for me. I have to stand up for them. And then the whole thing happened.
But so the thing is, what's interesting is that you talk about choices, but you made an active choice to keep that footage. In the song. Why did you make that choice?
Firstly, because I wanted views.
It's a good enough answer. I mean, I don't think we need more than that. But okay, if there is more, tell us.
No, apart from that, see, in Bangalore, as the brother said, that in Kavan Park there's a rule you can't be like more than 4 to 5 people anymore. While the whole cipher culture of Bangalore started from Kavan Park, started from MG Road. Where the do we go to rap? We can't do it at home. The neighbors complain. We can't do it in the playgrounds. There's like people want to play. We can't do it in the roads because there's traffic or whatever. We can't do it in public parks. Where do you want us to practice this art form? Right? We were just last week, the last Sunday, we were ciphering at a cafe. It's called Rap Chai in Koramangala. It's chai and rap. So we went there, we were ciphering there. Someone came and he started abusing the owner and all that happened. So we can't do it anywhere. Where the we do it? And live music in Bangalore is, we were known to be the best, one of the best cities to host music, live music, the rock music, right, the metal music. What happened to us? Where the did we deviate? Now hip hop has to fight. Hip hop is the only genre of music that is fighting for this whole like legacy of live music to
bring it back, to come back.
Right.
You said that your entry into rap was through Honey Singh, right? What was it about rap that drew you to it? Like, why not rock? Why not death metal? Why not any of those forms? How come it was rap? Like, what spoke to you?
Right. I'm not a big fan of rock or metal. I haven't heard it
Okay.
quite honestly, because Bollywood and the whole film industry music was quite prominent from where I come from.
Right.
And those are the type of songs that only most of them would incite only a one emotion in you, and that emotion would be elaborated throughout the song.
Yeah.
And now, if you're feeling happy, then you would be made to feel happy throughout the song or sad throughout the song.
Right.
Like, it's one elaborated emotion. But what I found interesting about hip hop is that you talk about random shit, just make it connect to each other. You can talk about the whole world. Now, Bengaluru Dastaan, as you said, you look at it as an angry song. I find comedy there. A lot of other people find funk in there.
Right.
A lot of other people find emotions in there. And some people find social commentary in there. So that is the thing about hip hop. It does not need to be one elaborated emotion. It could be like one person's life, whole life, reflecting in a song that goes through a spectrum of emotions.
Okay. On the spectrum of emotions, where do you find yourself generally leaning towards?
Leaning towards, I'm a very disinterested man. I only let myself feel emotions when I want to, and other times I am a very neutral. I have a very neutral reaction to everything.
Okay.
Like a very unexcited tone about.
So mostly like one level
Yes.
in most
Yes,
things.
yes.
What are the emotions that you do allow yourself to feel? You say, I let only a few emotions. What are those emotions?
Happiness, a bit of sadness, empathy. Definitely, I'm big on empathy, and I keep myself away from like the most drowning depression.
Okay. Do you find you still stay in Neelsandra, right?
Yes.
Do you find that it has changed over the years in terms of the culture that was there when you grew up and now what's the scene there?
It's definitely changed appearances, but at the core of it, it's still Neelsandara.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. This, when you're writing, do you tap into any of that for your ideas,
Always,
for your
always.
inspiration?
Always.
So, if you were to describe the kind of rap that you write and the kind of music that you produce, on an emotion spectrum, which one do you lean towards most?
Courage.
Huh,
And
very
hope.
nice. Okay.
Because you hear the music, you hear a lot of struggles being described, and somewhere at some point in the song there would be one line that says like, we put all the struggles in the bag and we still hustle on, we still march on.
Right.
So that I think that like needs a lot of courage to do that, because see, we are first of all, the system is the enemy. Second of all, we are the enemy of ourselves.
Right.
Right, and while you fight the outer world, you also have to deal with the inner enemy.
Right.
So now there's like all around you,
The battles you're fighting.
the battles are there, and the only thing that keep you from falling down are hope and courage.
Right.
In my opinion.
Fair.
Without that,
When you're writing, do you ever find yourself stuck?
so I was recently doing this song with a big Kannada star, and I got stuck on a line in the studio while we were writing.
Okay.
I got stuck, and I immediately went off from the couch and started sitting down. So this star comes to me and like, yakama kedak kuntiದ್ಯಾ I was like, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಣ್ಣ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಕುಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಲಿರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಏನೋ ಸ್ಟಕ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. Then he was like, oh, cool, let's be grounded. I'll also sit with you.
So sweet.
That was a humbling experience. But I do tend to like physically either shift to a different space or mentally shift to a different space to write the song. Sometimes we're all stuck. We're all humans.
What is your strength in terms of, is it emotion, or is it the strength of your writing, or what do you think is your strength in music?
My strength in general in life is faith.
Is faith.
Yes.
What kind of, are you talking faith in religion or faith in the universe, or faith in life?
For me, I believe that someone created me, and if that entity has created me, then
It is that entity's responsibility to look after me as well.
not like that. Then like not even responsibility. If that entity it is so powerful that it could create this whole universe, then it definitely has a plan for me, right?
Okay.
And
So you believe that there is a greater force at play?
yes. And I could see it every day.
All right.
Every day around me, I see it, and things happen for me that are not supposed to happen, and I don't even like put much efforts into this, right? And so yeah, that
Why did you choose Dakhni as your? It could have been Hindi, which is, I would imagine, if you look at it just purely from an accessibility point of view, far more people, like you said, I put the cops in the video, मेरे को views होना था, तो डाल डाले. अब Dakhni is not as much accessible as Hindi, right? In that sense. So did you make an active choice to do Dakhni, and why?
I would like to rephrase the question.
Okay, sure.
It is not why I chose Dakhni. It is why Dakhni chose me.
Wow, beautiful. And do you have an answer?
I don't. I'm still trying to figure out. But I think my curiosity is what led me to this. I heard raps from Nezi, Divine, Emiway, Raga, and all these people were not rapping in the television Hindi that you see. Not in the like the big screen Hindi that you see.
Yeah.
Right, they were all like
Street
representing
lingo in that sense.
their own languages.
Right.
Then I like, why shouldn't I do that? Then I was like, how would I identify my language? What language am I rapping in? What is there to this? Then I started the whole journey to like where it came from, what happened, how many dialects of it are there, like all that. It was all a journey, like going along with it. I found out a lot of things. We all used to believe it was Bangalore Urdu, but then like there have been people who have named this language before me. Who am I to change it, right? It's called Dakhni, so fuck it, it's called Dakhni.
Now, before I heard the word Dakhni, I thought of it as Shivaji Nagar Urdu.
Right.
So हमें सभी ऐसा ही बात करते थे. आरटी नगर में खेलने को क्रिकेट के साथ सभी शिवाजी नगर उर्दू में बात करते थे.
नहीं बरोबर है.
नहीं, उसके बाद में मालूम हुआ कि ये दखनी कर को.
Right. So it goes even back. There's a lot of like history to it. So now the word Urdu is it roots from the Turkish language.
Okay.
And it means army barrack or a army camp.
Okay.
Urdu means that.
Okay. Oh.
And their language was a mix of Persian, which was the official language of the courts, and Sanskrit, which was spoken across like the whole northern part of India. And the whole Persian and Sanskrit got mixed, and this whole new language was born called Dehelvi.
Okay.
Or Rektha. Right? Now it is addressed as Old Urdu. But the people who spoke this language were like called Urdus. Right. And then when the whole capital shift happened of Tughlaq, they brought the language called Dehelvi, and it got mixed with the Dravidian languages, which is Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, and all these languages. So each southern part has its own dialect.
Has its own dialect,
right. For example, in Hyderabad, you have more of the Lucknowi tehzeeb in the language. In Karnataka, we have Kannada mixed with the language, and we the cutting of syllables happen in this Dakhni.
Okay.
Right? मैं जा कातू ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ while saying like when you see it literally ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ but when you speak ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ मैं जा कातू
मैं जाको
आतू so we bought a lot of like the language bought a lot of grammar also.
Quick questions you have to answer in one word.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. I hope you're ready for this.
Okay. This is a family channel.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now let's
families.
see. Okay. So this is your relationship.
Okay.
Okay. With a bunch of things.
Right.
I'll call out the thing and you tell me what is your relationship
Right.
with it. Okay. So your relationship with music.
Love.
With the stage.
Playground.
Audience.
Army.
Army.
Yes.
Okay. Parents.
Creators.
Creator. Bangalore.
Life.
Money.
Motive.
What if?
Motive.
Motive. Okay. Religion.
Purpose.
Tell me more about that.
Right. It hasn't always been sunshine, right? I have my dark days. I have days where I'm more inclined towards the teachings and the practices.
Right.
And there are days where I'm like far off. I couldn't have been further away from it. But the struggle is there. It's like any other man who fears God. Like we keep, like the back and forth keeps happening. But what's interesting is that to know that your birth wasn't insignificant, your death wouldn't be insignificant. We all have a purpose to fulfill here, and nobody is here without a meaning.
You've spoken about purpose.
Right.
And purpose can keep changing.
Right.
You will discover new purposes as you move along. At this point, what do you think your purpose is?
I'm still trying to figure out that second album.
Okay.
So the first one had a purpose.
Which was?
So I wanted to create a audio book, sort of an encyclopedia or a dictionary, right, of Dakhni. So I tried to do that with the first album.
Okay.
So for the second album, there hasn't been a purpose yet. So I'm still looking for it. I will let you know when I find it.
We're looking forward to that. Okay. What is your relationship with biryani?
I mean, see, I've tried a lot of biryanis, brother, but I must say that
The one that your mother made. Come on, please.
No.
You're going to say that, aren't you?
see, home is home. You can't argue with that.
Right.
But after this, I think
Okay, so I'll tell you.
Yeah.
On my list,
Yeah.
one very close to your home, which is Hyderabad biryani.
Huh.
Okay, it's second on my list.
Okay.
But now I continue. Sorry, I just had to jump in there.
Okay, I see Hyderabad people. I've got no beef with you. Okay, I love all you
He's
people.
talking directly to you.
See, but we have our differences. Let's agree to disagree. I think Ambur biryani beats.
Ambur, wow. Oh, that's damn interesting. Okay, so what is your relationship with biryani? Do you like to try a lot of biryanis, or you're like, nahi ba, Ambur ich besti yech khato?
No. I'm not a person who is fixated on something, because my life has been dynamic. चीज़ां change होले गो रहती, and if you are not looking forward for a change, then you'll not be able to adapt to it, and not being able to adapt to it, you will be left behind.
Also, the death of the artist.
Right, for sure. So I could just walk up to a random place and try random things. So I heard this song by Faris Shafi called the introduction. So he mentions like Alfredo Fettuccine. I was like, what the is this? Then I was like, what? It's such a heavy word that is coming off in the middle of a song. And I was like, what is this? Then I was like, oh, it's a pasta. I've got to try it. I go to a restaurant, I find it, this one, what is it called, bro? The Church Street one. The Nowhere or the Nothing. The only place.
Only place.
The only
Oh,
place.
only place.
I go there and I try this Alfredo Fettuccine and I have no idea. It tasted like shit. But I had to do it. I had to know why it got mentioned in the song.
Where is your, in Bangalore, where is your favorite biryani spot?
Shivajinagar Chowk is there. Apart from that, there is a Biryani Anki Galli in BTM.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole street is full of biryani shops.
I have not been there.
You have to be like Biryani Anki Galli. It is called Biryani Anki Galli. You walk, there is like full biryani stalls only.
Beautiful. I love the sound of that. Do you have anything to... I've been asking a lot of questions.
Yes.
Do you have anything to ask me before we wrap up this...
So since you've been a big radio person, again, what is the future of radio?
It's difficult to say. If you look at radio across the world,
Right.
I think radio has survived a lot and radio is doing very well in many pockets in the world. We're a very new radio market compared to radio markets in the US and Sri Lanka and stuff like that. They've been around for 60, 70 years. I think one is you need to get more radio stations in, but that's controlled by the government.
Okay.
When you get more radio stations in, then radio stations will start to do niche content. Right. So then you'll start building communities, work within communities, do music that's relevant to a certain kind of community. Until that happens, I think right now it's on the down because everybody's playing the same music. Right. Because it makes most commercial sense to play the same kind of music. Right? Because that's where your numbers are. Your Bollywood. That's where the numbers are. Firstly, more radio stations have to come in and at lower prices. Right. For example, to get a radio station, it was auctioned in the last round. People were paying 110 crores to get a radio station.
Wow.
Right? When you have that kind of money, then you're only going to play safe because you also have to make that money. So as long as you're playing it safe, you're going to die.
But are people still listening to it?
People are. Couple of things happened. One is the radio app was available on all phones.
Right.
So many people listened to it on the move.
Right.
Then as smartphones became higher end and higher end, the radio app started going out. So then you started listening to streaming services.
Right.
Because the radio was not available. The access was not there. So people were listening only in cars.
Right.
Or maybe when you're at home, right? Your largest audience was on the move, but they didn't have access to it.
Right.
Now the government of India has said that all smartphone makers have to necessarily put the app back because when there is a disaster,
right,
that is your only means of getting information, right?
Right.
If all your electricity lines are down, you can still listen to the radio on your phone. Once that happens, I see an uptick happening again. Okay. You've lived in Bangalore all your life. Have you ever thought about moving to another place or Neelsandra is home and that's where you're going to be? Have you thought about maybe I'll move to another place, maybe I'll explore another place?
No, I do want to see the world, but at the end of the day, I want to get tired and come back home for a good night's sleep.
And home is Neelsandra. You don't see it being anywhere else, even in Bangalore?
So home is where my people are. And right now I feel like I'm home. Okay. Because like we've made the connection and so that is what the meaning of home is for me.
Okay. In your 26, 27 years of Bangalore, what for you would be the 5 wonders of Bangalore?
So first should be veal kebab and phal. So
okay, great. Like, any particular place? Because I'll go there.
Right now we're big on Zayan the kebab shop. It's in Neelsandara. You come, you call me, I'll take you.
Done.
That is there. Second is, I think the second wonder is cigarette. It's a cigarette. You don't get it anywhere else. It's only in Bangalore.
Okay.
Even out of here, you won't get it anywhere else.
What?
It's a hard ass cigarette.
Okay.
Like you smoke it, you feel like smoking a chimney.
Okay.
Right? That and I've been like big on IPL, so I say Chinnaswamy.
Chinnaswamy. Okay.
Chinnaswamy,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
After that,
2 more.
1.5.
Okay. That. Tell us more about one, because many people won't know what you're talking about.
I mean, we rap. You can come and see us in the ciphers.
Okay.
We rap, we beatbox.
So if someone were to come, like were to look for, hey, where do I find this place? Do you guys advertise it? Do you guys talk about it, saying, hey, the cypher's happening here?
So usually we used to do it near the Victoria statue in Kavan Park. But now that it's come to our attention that the assembly of more than 5 people would not be
Looked upon
welcome.
kindly.
Yes, yes. So we will have to see how to tackle that. But you can follow us on Instagram @1.5. That is
Okay.
WANANDAF.
Okay.
And we will put out all the updates there.
Okay, cool. And your 5th one?
Oh, right. The last one. It's really hard to choose.
Between?
I think I am sorry. Danish Sait.
Why are you saying sorry to me, bro? Why are you saying?
No, if someone said like...
Has someone told you anything about how I feel about him?
I know. Do you feel some way about it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
See
it.
how I baited you?
You too are a wise man, Jimmy.
Thank you. I have been told. Yeah, ऐसे ही नहीं पके. Okay. Danish, very interesting. How come Danish State is a wonder for you? Of Bangalore?
The only pop icon of Dakhni.
Oh, like
Should he be not?
Right. Okay. Fair.
Like he made Dakhni popular when nobody knew it was Dakhni, and I was hooked on to it, and he made films in that language. He represented it on a bigger scale. So I will always have...
Oh, fabulous. I mean, I was just trying to understand why, but
Right.
makes absolute sense.
But Danish, Bhai, I know you are watching this.
And Danish, my feelings for you. Nobody knows. Okay. I have Bengaluru ka dabba. I have some 20 items in this dabba. मैं अभी एक और 20 के बीच में एक नंबर चुनना तुम्हें. उसमें एक आइटम रहता. I will tell you what item, and you have to tell me something connected to the item, some story, some personal connection. ऐसा क्या तो?
चलो on the way.
नंबर बोलो.
एक.
Come on India. तो एक में ऑटो में एक ग्रीन हॉर्न होता था मालूम है? हाँ? उसके बारे में क्या तो भी बोलो.
So this was a life lesson that I got. I was with my father once. He was an auto driver.
Okay.
And
That's a deep connection to an auto.
Yes. I was at the back. He went out to get something. The auto was parked in the Tilaknagar main road, and this was the next day of Eid.
Okay.
And I was like sleepy. Like Eid season is all sleeps, right? I was sleeping at the back. I had my legs on the meter, like what you're saying, horn. उसके जर्रा पीछे मीटर था. So I had my legs on top of the meter and I was sleeping. A random person came. He took my legs, he threw them away, and he said, "This is what you make a living off of. What someone makes a living off of. Do not ever disrespect it." And he just walked away. Like my father saw this happen, he came to me and I was shocked. Like I'm a little kid.
Yes.
I don't know good from bad, right? Then I tell my father and he was like, "No, I saw," and he was right.
I agree.
This is what we used to like feed all our stomachs, and you should have more respect for that. Just because I don't tell you to not do something does not mean that it's wrong. Like, it's right to do.
I actually have a contrary point of view. Not against what your father said or anybody said.
For sure.
I have a disconnect with people thinking that the feet are bad.
Right.
Right? So what if I've put my feet on something? That doesn't mean I am disrespecting it.
Right.
Right? So for a long time I thought about it and I said, हाँ ठीक है. But then at one point I was like, what is wrong with my feet? Why is feet considered to be impure?
Right.
Right? So that's where I come from. But
No, for sure. I've been contemplating about it my whole life. But the point that he was making was the intent, right?
Which is it? Any disrespect towards this thing, yeah, absolutely.
I am doing that just because मेरे बाप का माल वो.
अच्छा वैसा.
समझे? मैं दूसरी ऑटो में जाकर कर दूं वैसा? नहीं करता. मेरे बाप का माल घर को कर रहा हूं मैं. ओ ये मेरा अच्छे मैं कहाँ होना रखे जा. So there is an intentional disrespect there from my part, which is that. So when I told you that I don't respect money, I don't. But I do respect the means where people's livelihood are surviving upon.
No, absolutely. I mean, I understand what you meant. I completely understood what you meant. Okay, to wrap this episode, I generally end with a postcard to Bangalore.
Right.
So if you had to write a postcard to Bangalore, what would you say to the city?
So I want to say that you are known as the Garden City, and I don't want you to change your nature, because you help a lot of kids like me dream big and achieve the same. I know that there are a lot of goods and bads, but we still accept you with all our heart, with all your good and bad, just as you've accepted us with our good and bad.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Pasha Bhai.
Thank you.
Now you know I'm not interested in you because I called you Pasha Bhai.
Good to know. Glad to know that.
And may you find your purpose for your second album soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
God
And all the best for the show as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's a wrap.
Closer for one.